Welcome to the Palavela in Turin, where the men's short program is already underway. In fact, it's halfway through, and the British champion Matthew Parr is in 7th place. But all the big guns, of course, are still to come. This is seeded, and you're going to see the top 24. We've had 23 so far, one withdrawal, the top 24 to come. Simon Reed alongside Chris Howarth to take you through this afternoon, and then tonight, of course, it's the pairs free and the first medals to be handed out. But let's go ringside now and join our presenters, Barbara Fusar-Poli and Maurizio Margaglio, to see what they're making of today.
Thank you, guys. We are very happy to enjoy again you here in Torino for the men's competition today, the short program. If you missed the Olympic in Vancouver, you can find here big champions, big name, Maurizio.
Yes, today will be a tough competition because all the skaters want to win this gold medal. It's very important to be, of course, the world champions after the Olympic Games. We will see what will happen to Brian Joubert, to Jeremy Abbott, that was not very good in the Olympics. We will see if they will have the good revenge here in Torino. Then the Japanese Takahashi and Oda will fight very, very strong. And we think also the Canadian Patrick Chan, as well as the Italian Samuel Contesti, we hope they will have a very good competition. The practice this morning was wonderful. All the skaters seems to be in incredible shape. I think we will just see an amazing show.
Yeah, great competition. Stay with us.
And enjoy.
Thanks to the two of them. Bring a real character to our skating coverage. Right, the warm-up is just beginning now for this will be the 5th group. I'll tell you, the leader at the moment is Victor.
Originario del Brasile, ma cresciuto in Francia.
95. As I said, we've had 23 skaters, 24 to go, and those are the skaters in the group coming up. And good skaters they are too. Fernández is a top-notch guy from Spain, and Maurizio also from France. Jamal Othman, I know, will have his fans, mostly of them female. So plenty to look out for here, and we go right the way through groups 5, 6, 7 and 8 this afternoon, and the top seeds are ready to go in the final 2 groups. Should be terrific, Chris.
Mouth-watering prospect this afternoon, and the great thing is there are good skaters scattered throughout this final 24. So you don't want to miss anything. You've got to stay with us all the way through the afternoon. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. And as Maurizio rightly said, the skaters in good form. Usually, or often, it's difficult for the skaters to get themselves up for the World Championships after an Olympics. But this year, it seems to be slightly different. Everybody raring to go, and well, it'll be really interesting to see where these medals go. It's pretty open, the men's event.
Jamal Othman, who's been on the circuit now for 6 years. Best he's done at Worlds 18th, but he has an army of fans, and they're hoping that he makes it through to the top 24. Thanks for all your emails. Email address, for those of you who don't know it, skating.eurosport@yahoo.com. Chris and I are very happy to talk you through what we think, and we're very keen to hear your thoughts. Thank you for all of them. One in from Marianne Gaston just now, talking about the pairs short program last night, saying, did we miss something? How can the Germans be so highly placed over the Zhangs and the second Russians? Well, we were pondering that all through the night, really. And Chris has come up with some answers. It's all to do with the levels.
It is really, and the grade of execution. The Chinese pair were given less than the Germans on 5 of the 8 elements, which I can live with. The one that really stings a little bit is the combination spin of the German team, where they were given a grade of execution of plus 0.4. And to be honest, they lost the rhythm and the unison halfway through the spin, and the rules do say if there's no unison that there should be a deduction of between -1 and -3. Now there was some unison, but it didn't continue through the spin, so how you can give it a positive result, I find that hard to swallow. The other thing I find hard to swallow is that for the Chinese team, for their flying combination spin, they got level 3, and they got level 4 for exactly the same element in the Olympics. I didn't see any difference in it. And for the straight line step sequence, which absolutely was identical, they got level 2 here and level 3 in the Olympics.
Well, they were saying afterwards that they were mystified as to the downgrading. It's all to do with the technical specialist.
It is.
Who might have his own view on what it is.
I've got to say that the footwork is very, very difficult to call, but there are 3 of them there. It's not just the technical specialist making the call. So that, I think, is an area that the ISU have really got to address, because it's great that it's there for everybody to see. We can go back and we can look at the Olympics and see what was called there. We can look and see what was called here. And on those things which are absolutely key, you've lost a couple of points there.
Yes. Well, the Chinese were disappointed. The second Russians not so much disappointed as angry. And there was a good deal of consternation in the rink last night.
Well, I suppose on a positive note, it's still very close in anybody's game, so it's not decided yet. If the skaters go out and lay down a good free program, let's hope we get some good calls.
And it isn't, in all likelihood, going to affect the gold medal. Pang and Tom are very, very warm favourites to win that now.
They are, and they're in supreme form. Just look so confident out there. So that coming up tonight, don't forget that.
Yep, and we are going to focus on the men now, and then one or two of you may be a little put out that but we wanted to get that thought over because it was so important from last night. So we're ready to go then with the 6 in this group from Spain, France, Switzerland, 2 from Canada, Reynolds and Guan, and finally Anton Kowaleski will go for Ukraine.
Iniziamo con il primo rappresentante del
first to go in this final group. Just 18 years of age, he is a real talent. His 4th World Championships, 19th last year. He was 14th in the Olympics. He's moving up all the time. So let's see what he can do here in Turin. Javier Fernández with the soundtrack to Matrix.
Beautiful start. Triple axel.
Next up will be his combination. Looking for a triple toe, triple toe. And he gets it with some ease. Another very fine start for Fernández. Third jump, a triple flip. super. An engaging personality too, the first Spanish man to represent his country in figure skating for 45 years in the Olympics. And he did them proud there. He's done them proud here today.
Representing Spain,
just
Javier
18, he's some talent.
He really is, yeah, he's one to watch for the future, there's no doubt about that. I tell you what, those first two jump elements, absolutely super. Had to go down in the knee on the triple axel a little bit, almost overcooked it. The triple toe was fantastic. The speed coming out the second part of that combination was almost the same as it was going into the first jump. Great elevation on both jumps, and a triple flip, well, he made it a breeze, didn't he?
He sure did. From Spain, but travels the world now in search of top coaching. Been in Japan and now based with Morozov there, Nikolai Morozov in Hackensack. And what a job he's doing with him. I think this is the last year he won't be in contention for a medal. Next year, he could be right there.
There seems to be a lot of good guys coming up. We're going to see some sort of the new era of figure skaters. There, the triple axel. Remember, these guys being brought up on the IJS system, the international judging system. There's that triple toe. Not too much height on the first one, which gave him plenty of speed for the second one. And both those jumps beautifully landed. And here's the flip, which has to be preceded by steps. Absolutely textbook position in the air. Gorgeous landing position. I had good levels on the spins as well. So everything throughout the program working really, really good for Xavier. Good bit of footwork, and you'd expect that with Nikolai Morozov in the team. What a great way to start our coverage of the men's short program this afternoon. He's a busy guy, isn't he?
He sure is. He covers most options.
The scores please for Javier Fernández from Spain.
So 59.95 is the leading mark so far. Victor Pfeiffer from Austria. This will be in excess of that for some way. 71.65. The judges have really seen it. That's a career best, and he's going to be very comfortably into the top 24, and he could be moving towards the top 10 even. But as Chris said, there's some talent going to be on view here this afternoon, and that's why there are so many in to watch. It's really caught the public's imagination. Here's another youngster with terrific talent. And he did even better than Fernández in the Olympics. He finished in 12th place, his first major competition on the world stage. Here's his first world championships. Originally from Brazil, born in Brazil, raised in France, 19 years of age. This is Florent Amodio. Discovered a public skating session, would you believe? Handle the triple axel. Now the Lutz. Much better. The combination triple salto, triple toe.
did well there because he had a recheck to get the tension for that second part of the combination. Super on the footwork here. Oh yes, that's really crisp. Did well to save that.
So surprised, he's such a good spinner. And you can see what a talent he is. It wasn't flawless. Mistake on the axle and then in the spin. But he's got a lot of artistry. I just wish he'd skate to the music.
Representing France.
There's been any music out there. But another one to nurture and wrap up in cotton wool, because he's a future star.
He really is, yeah. Difficult spin that they had the little hiccup on, sort of the inverted sit spin position. Tricky to get into that and keep the momentum going, but very, very good on the spins on the whole. Apart from that, love the footwork. I'm with you with the interpretation, Simon. I think it was a difficult piece of music to use for a short program, but he'll think long and hard. Some of the skaters will already know what they're going to use for next season, but let's hope he can work a bit harder on the choreography. Technically, you can see his talent, because he had to work hard in that combination. He wasn't in the right position on the landing of the triple salto, but took his time, just had a little bit of a pause in there, had enough speed to take it through. Here's the axle. He does this quite straight. A lot of the skaters you'll see come round the circle a little bit more, and he tends to step out of the circle quite a lot.
He got the rotation.
He got the rotation, but just too slow on the opening. Really bit of an inside edge on the landing. Weight wasn't over the skate. There's the Lutz, beautiful on that. Bit of a pause going into that. Remember, it's got to be integrated with the steps at the beginning. And here's the combination. Just watch the landing of this. No problem, 3 turns. Left arm's come back. He has to get it forwards again to give him tension for that 3 turns on the triple toe. But he makes it look so easy. And here into that inverted sit position. In fact, it's the tuck position there. Really good on the sit, some great positions on the spins. That change foot sit at the end I thought was really, really good.
There's a guy, Bernard Glesser, who discovered him in a public skating session. A real setback when he was 12, had been called Osgood-Schlatter disease, a real horrible disease that affects the knees. There's nothing wrong with him now, and he's going into second place. That looks like justice. Fernández first from Spain, Maurizio second for France, and then it's Victor Pfeiffer, who skated earlier on from Austria.
Thank you.
Now to this 23-year-old from Switzerland, who's been around the block. 18th 3 years ago.
È il momento del rappresentante della Svizzera.
But down to 26, he didn't qualify for the free last time out in Los Angeles. This is Jamal Hoffmann. Listen to the applause. Something about him that really engages the public, particularly the females. Can't think what it might be. Music there, Transylvanian lullaby, and then something from the Witches of Eastwick. Double axel to start. So limited horizons for Jamal.
Big combination coming up if you can nail it. Triple loops, triple toe loop. That's worth 10 points.
Down on the triple flip. Well, he's a lovely spinner, and he's got personality, that's for sure. But I'm afraid only a double axel when many are doing triples, then the fall on the flip. Said, fine with the combination, and I love the spins, I love some of the choreography. He really does skate to the music. But I don't think it was in the class that we've seen from Fernández and Amodio. And talking of Amodio, he's ringside now and can talk to us.
Flora, you missed your triple axel, you had a little mistake, but are you satisfied about your performance today?
Oui, c'était une dure performance, c'est la dernière compétition, donc c'est vrai que la dernière compétition de la saison. Donc c'est vrai que c'était dur, les dernières semaines après les Jeux Olympiques ont été difficiles parce que j'étais très fatigué.
Been difficult these last weeks after the Olympics.
Motivé pour les championnats du monde.
Feels tired.
Je fais pas le meilleur programme de la saison, mais
so it was difficult to concentrate.
Je suis fatigué, puis ça va me permettre de très bien me concentrer pour demain.
It wasn't the best program, that's for sure.
Voilà, je vais tout donner.
That's because I'm tired. I've got to try and focus now on what's coming up. So good luck for him tomorrow. Amodio in second place, and Grissy's not going to be threatened by Jamal.
No, I don't think so. There was too many mistakes in the program. Here's the look at the flip again. Now, it'll be key to see whether he made the rotation on that. Yeah, he did. Double-footed on the landing, which is something he tends to do in the warm-up. He was double-footing the first part of the combination. And that's a confidence thing. You felt going into that, the body language was saying, hang on a minute, I'm not sure about this, which is a real shame, because he is wonderful to watch. Footwork, I felt, wasn't great either. I didn't think he had a lot of fluidity, particularly on the straight line step sequence. Didn't seem to be into the knees, but he does get some fantastic positions on the spins. I had level 4 on that last spin, forward outside with the head on the knee, and the cannonball position there. Very, very difficult indeed.
I'll tell you what will be confusing some viewers is that you do get marks even if you fall for a jump. It's the only sport where if you fall, you get some marks.
Yes.
If you've got the required rotation.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I mean, if you're under rotated, then it's going to be downgraded to a double jump if you're doing a triple. But if you, as he did, fell on the flip there, he's going to lose 1 mark because of the fall, and he's going to get -2s or -3s for it, -3s. So he's not going to get an awful lot for it, but he will get something.
Yes.
And I think it's right. Otherwise, come the free program, nobody's going to attempt anything. And that's part of the problem with the system at the moment. We're seeing less quads because the risk is too great.
There's the deduction for the fall. So 57.35, that slots him in 5th place.
Thank you.
So it's going to be a struggle for him to qualify. He'll have to see how the others go. Remember, 24 make it through. And we've got another 20.
Next escape representing Canada, Kevin Reynolds.
So this is the 19-year-old from Canada, from North Vancouver. Didn't compete in his home city's Olympics. His first World Championships too, so a big occasion for him, but he was 3rd in the 4 continents. So he can skate, that's for sure, and he's got a quad planned, a quad salco triple toe loop combination, would you believe that, for a 19-year-old. Let's see, Kevin Reynolds for Canada. About that. No problem at all.
Well, first one looked tight on rotation, didn't have a lot of speed into that. Let's hope he made it.
Oh, that's the work undone there, going for the triple axel, single in. Up with the triple lutz. Well, let's get it with real character. Well, that's the beauty of commentating, is that every now and again something comes from left field and it really surprises you. And I don't know if Chris has seen him. I've never seen him before. But, boy, he is some talent. Fantastic combination of beat. What a pity about the axle. But, I mean, his spins, the choreography, skating every beat of the music. Thank you very much, Kevin Reynolds.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. He's a breath of fresh air, isn't he? Didn't miss a beat in the program. What a pity about that axle. He seemed to stay on the left forward outside edge too long. And a big mistake is going to cost him around 8 points there. Now, if it was rotated in that quad, he got 14.3 in the bag. He knows, doesn't he?
Yes, it was almost like he was listening to you when he heard about the 8 points. Yeah. A little wince. But, oh, yes, he's the third talent we've seen already. So you've got to say, you know, the future is very, very bright. Never mind about the guys who are retiring. Let's focus on these guys.
Wry little look at the beginning of the program. And right from the off, he was really into it. Now let's look at this quad Salco. Does he get fully rotated? Close, I'll give him that. Let's hope the technical specialist does. No problem on the triple toe at the end. And here's the axle. Watch, he hangs on this forward outside edge. Whoa! And the left foot just got away from him into the circle. There was nothing he could have done about that. Here's the looks back outside edge. Oh, yeah, stays on the edge as well. And that's fully rotated. Didn't get an awful lot of lift on that, but I can imagine he was asking himself a few questions going into it.
Wasn't the choreography great?
Brilliant, yeah. Super spins. And this is a new generation that have been brought up in this IJS system. And they know exactly how to milk the system for maximum points.
But what's great about him is that I was never conscious of the system working,
no.
and the bid to get point after point after point. It was just purely enjoyment. Such a clever routine.
I think that's part of it. I think now the system's natural to them, so they don't have to think about it. You know, the old boys, they're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know.
Terrific. Look at that. If you put on the 8 for the missed axle,
it would have been amazing.
Amazing. He might have well been in the top 10. He's going to be second. Fernández leads for Spain. Then Reynolds, then Amodio. But a joyous few minutes there.
Adesso è il momento del rappresentante per la Cina.
Next to skate, representing China, Jinlin Guan.
Now, a 20-year-old, another one we haven't seen before. He was 9th in the 4 continents, 3rd in World Juniors a couple of years ago. First World Championships, though, from a young man from Kikiha. This is Guan Jinlin. With music by Bond, Horobushko. Good combination here. Got it, triple toe, but just had to step out there. He ran out of room. Triple flip. singles out on the axle. Well, Kevin Reynolds is a very difficult act to follow for anyone. But it is a mystery to me, Chris, and I don't know if you can put your finger on it, as to why China do so well in pairs. They do so well in the ladies skating, can't do anything in dance, and don't do much in men's either. Very strange.
Yeah, we've had glimpses, haven't we, of some good Chinese guys, and but they've never really sort of broken through. And maybe that time will come. I think you've got the likes of Bin Yao who focus on the pairs, and you've got to remember he's the only coach that's delivered anything, isn't he? So it's really down to him as far as the pair skating is concerned. And I think that time will come. No doubt about it. This guy's a talent, I tell you. Didn't have a great skate there, but he'll be kicking himself for the mistake on the axle.
Looked a little slow to me.
But as the program got going, you're criticising the others for not skating to the music. He did skate to the music. It was a slow start, I know. But perhaps a good thing in the short program when the nerves are at their worst. Beautiful combination at the beginning. Got the rotation on everything. Just a little tentative coming out of it. He was close to the boards, as you rightly pointed out, Simon. Lovely on the flip there. He does have a very relaxed, fluid style on the jumps, which, to be honest, I quite like. And I like the contrast in the program, the fact that it built towards the end and the last bit of footwork was nice and sharp, but he's not going to like that one when he looks back at it. Just looked a little tight going into that double axel. I would have thought he could do in his sleep.
Yes, backed off it.
Really good in the spins, difficult positions and changing edge in the positions too. Nice bit of footwork at the end, but the axle will be costly. Such is the standard of the competition that we've seen so far.
From China.
Well, he's not going to be in the top three, but how far behind them will he be?
Il punteggio, prego. 59-45.
Just going to miss out on fourth. So it's going to be fifth.
Currently in the 6th place.
One.
Thank you.
He should be all right. 6th for Guan. Should be all right. $18 more to go.
Yeah,
so the top 6 are more or less certain to go through now. So 19 to go. So there is still a little bit of doubt. He's looking for one skater to have less than brilliant performance. This is the 25-year-old from Kiev in Ukraine in his 5th World Championships, but after getting 16th place 4 years ago, he's not been in the top 20 since. So let's see if he can make an impression here. 24th in the Olympics, another disappointing skate for him there. This is Anton Kowaleski with a flamenco. struggled on the axle, but just about got there. Triple lutz, triple toe. Even better triple loop. That's much better. That'll do him a power of good. That'll see him safely through to the free. And with a kick start too. Good to see.
Yeah, he gave that some race, didn't he?
He did.
Really enjoyed it. Loads and loads of energy. Came shooting out across the ice.
Ukraine,
Fabulous.
And another program where the music was adhered to, beautifully skated to, and we weren't aware of all the points he was accruing second after second.
No, I tell you, he was racking up the points. Those spins really, really difficult. That last change foot combination spin, really, really good. Ticking all the boxes as he went through. Such a shame about the triple axel at the beginning. And he didn't waste any time getting it done. I think it was done in about the first 5 or 6 seconds of the program. You see, that was pretty exhausting because he gave it 110%. Michael Hook, he'll be chuffed with that. He needs a bit of luck because things haven't been going his way just lately, have they? It's funny how a coach's fortune can change.
Yes.
Had both European champions 1 year with the ladies and the men's, with Carolina and Thomas Werner. Thomas not even here. Carolina's now not with him anymore. So this is good stuff for him too. And he's a great guy, super coach. He only just gets enough airtime in that, you know. Really, really difficult for him to get out of it, but great on the combination, the triple lutz, triple toe loop. So strong in the air. Here's setting up the triple loop, back outside edge. It's a difficult jump to get the integrated steps in before. So there might be a bit of a question mark there. Really low on that forward inside sit spin, which is so difficult to do. And I just love the footwork. The amount of effort he was putting into this was second to none so far.
Well, the first group has given us so much variety, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So much talent. And you've got to think it's going to get better and better. But the second group will have to go some to match what we've seen. There may be some that will struggle to match it.
Mama, Papa, привет.
25 years of age now, burst on the scene 4 years ago. And we really did think we would have a top 10 skater here. But it hasn't happened.
Il punteggio, prego.
Now, well, the judges go with him.
L'atleta totalizza 67-60.
Not really, 67-60, that's gonna, he'll be fine. He's gonna qualify all right. He'll slot into 4th place, just behind Namodio.
Shane, presentation mark, I think he could have got a little more for that, because he couldn't have given it any more, could he?
No.
Skating skills were good, transition seemed good to me. But presentation, I thought, was absolutely fantastic.
So he's in 4th place. Remember, there are 18 more. So the top 6 that you'll see right now, they have definitely qualified.
Please welcome the
There's
member
Ottavio
of the
Cinquanta,
International Olympic
President
Committee and President of the International Skating Union, Mr.
International
Ottavio
Skating Union.
Cinquanta.
Be aware of what happened last night, and a little bit of unrest around some of the scoring in the pairs.
Adesso andiamo coi 6 minuti di riscaldamento per il sesto gruppo.
6 minutes
this is how they
for the 6th group,
lie at the moment.
31 to 36.
Confirmation that the top 6, those 6 will definitely make it through. Fernandez, Reynolds, Amodio, Kovalevsky, Pfeiffer, and Kim. Very different Kim from the one we're going to see tomorrow. Those 6 are through, and Guan has a chance.
Germany.
Back after this. Welcome back. On screen, Ryan Bradley, who's the 3rd to go. After Artem Bododulin of Russia, Adrian Schultheis of Sweden. Then it will be Bradley, who was 4th in US Nationals. We've seen him before at World Championships 3 years ago, but not since. He's just not managed to qualify. This is Pavel Kaska from the Czech Republic. His 2nd World. He was 26th in Gothenburg a couple of years ago.
Representing the Czech Republic.
First time back on the major scene since then. Looking in good nick.
He's got a lovely natural style. Super timing on the jumps, really, really light.
Lui ha 17 anni e ha all'attivo già la seconda apparizione ai campionati del mondo, rappresenta il Kazakistan.
This is a 17-year-old from Almaty in Kazakhstan, Abzal Rakimgaliev. 26th in the Olympics, 24th a couple of years ago in Gothenburg in the World Championship, didn't qualify last year. But he's good, and of course Kazakhstan had the, we talked about the new talent, but the greatest talent, young talent of them all is last to go, got a great draw. 16-year-old Denis Ten. Thus becoming a superstar in his own country. And last to go, 21-year-old from Berlin. This is Peter Liebers.
Skaters, there's 1 minute remaining.
This is his 3rd World Championships. He's never qualified for the top 24 before.
I'll tell you what, if he skates like he just did then, beautiful quadruple toe loop. He'll be shooting up. That was super. That's given him some confidence. Look.
Yes, he'd want to be first to go now, wouldn't he, rather than last?
Yeah. You don't want to get off. Yeah, that's sometimes a tough draw at the end of a group when you get off. Not so much in the short program, but in the free program, if you've got 5 skaters ahead of you and you get off and it's 25 minutes, half an hour before you get back on the ice, it could be a horrible feeling. You almost feel like you haven't had a warm-up. Been an interesting group this. They've got a lot to live up to, I can tell you. We've had 4 outstanding performances.
Yeah.
Skaters, this concludes your warm-up. Would you please clear the ice?
Well, thanks for all the emails. Skating.eurosport@yahoo.com. And then from Mark Butler about the country hopping. You're seeing the World Cross Country Championships. 1 in 8 of the senior men will be competing under a flag different from their country of origin. And they sometimes change their names, which makes it even more difficult to fathom. So ready to go then with the group number 6. Here's a man who did very well in the Olympics. I remember his short program was outstanding, so if he can reproduce that, we're in for another treat here. 21 years of age, but surprisingly in his first World Championships, he's been a slower burner than some other Russians. This is Artem Borodulin. Yes, it's Kalinka for him. Just got out of the axis and couldn't land the triple axel. His confidence is betraying him.
He's got a problem, I think. Got a problem. Maybe his boots come undone or his blade's loose.
Yes.
I think his blades come off, actually. I'm not sure whether the boots undone or the blades.
And presumably that happened on the jump.
I'm not sure. It's oh, it's snapped. The blade snapped right down the middle there.
So what happens here, Chris?
Well, he's had it. Unless he's got a spare pair of blades, and they don't carry spare pairs of blades with them.
Oh, can you imagine?
The skater has now
it's
2
broken.
minutes to solve the problem.
Well, he can't do that in 2
minutes.
minutes. You can't get a blade, the right size pair of blades, and he's got no chance.
Does he not have a spare?
No, he won't have a spare pair of blades. And even if he did, he'd never get them changed in 2 minutes. That's impossible.
Could they not make an exception and let him go last in the group?
Well, the rules are that you got 2 minutes, but you can't skate with that. No, it's finished. It's all over.
What
There's nothing he can do.
Siamo pronti.
That is unbelievable.
But you don't have a spare pair?
Nope. I mean, that never happens. Very, very unusual for the blade to snap. And the problem is, if you put a new pair on, the rocker's going to be completely different, because as the blade gets ground, the rocker changes, the radius changes on the blade. Even if you put a new pair on now, he'd feel like he'd be all over the place, because the feeling would be completely different to the pair that he got.
Be like
They're
you
so
commentating
personal.
without me. Really.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll be lost. Be like a fish out of water.
No, that is dreadfully unlucky, isn't it? Because yes, he did go to the Olympics. That was the high point. He did really well there, but these are the World Championships, for heaven's sake, for that to happen.
Yeah. Oh. But when the blades are made, they're tempered, and the steel at the bottom is hardened. And when they are hardened, there are chemical changes in the steel, and it does make them brittle sometimes. And what can you say? Poor guy. He will have skated on those blades for hours.
Yes.
Of all the moments for it to go.
And you sense he's something that's happened in his life that's held him back, because he's a terrific talent, and he's 21 now, just about to make the breakthrough. Obviously coming from Russia is a tough one, and he's been unlucky here again. So hard like Artem Borodulin. We move on though, and this is a young man from Sweden. He too 21 years of age, went to the Olympics, made an impression there. He was 15th in his 3rd World Championships. Which is Adrian Schultheis, who was 13th in Gothenburg and 18th last year in LA. So what's the delay now?
Well, they're going to stick to the timetable because of his preparation time. It would be unfair for him to have to come out and skate early when he's not prepared to do it. So they'll stick to the time. And I was thinking to myself, actually, that it's not ideal for this guy, but actually he's getting another warm-up. So
yes.
it's he's doing the right thing. He's taking his time. using the time wisely, just going through the preparation. Hope he doesn't over-prepare and overthink everything, but they won't start until he's ready to go, and the referee gives him the thumbs up. So here we go, he's ready.
He was the first male skater from Sweden to win a junior Grand Prix event. That was the Croatian Cup in Zagreb 5 years ago.
Bene, diamo spazio al prossimo concorrente a rappresentare la Svezia.
Next to skate, representing Sweden, Adrian Schultheis.
So, music written by a Russian diplomat. His version of My Way and Christmas Fantasy. And this is Adrian Schultheis from Sweden. Now there's a quad scheduled in his program. First up here. Wasn't triple, looks triple toe. So a change of mind there. Lovely running edge off the triple axel.
That's one of the best that we've seen so far. So relaxed going into that.
Super landing on the triple flip. Well, this new generation are really showing us something here this afternoon. Slightly older than Fernández and Reynolds and Amodio. This guy in his 20s, but he too looks to be on the move. Adrian Schultheis, and the weight and the change of plan didn't affect him at all.
No, he coped with it well. I think he and his coach did exactly the right thing, just took their time, went through the mental preparation, didn't start until they were ready, and a good call not going for the quad. If the quad's been a little bit inconsistent in practice this morning, it's the right thing to do. Nailed a good quality combination, still worth a lot of points, and absolutely thrilled with that. Great hat. It's got your hat, Simon.
Thought you'd like it. It's quite a little number. And he doesn't get undersold, I wouldn't think, this fella.
No, some gorgeous presentation there. Here's that combination, triple looks back outside edge, nice and clean off of that, straight as a die on the first part, checks hard for that triple toe loop, and he makes it look easy. And there's the axel. And this was beautiful. Look at that lovely right knee bend, not a quiver on that back outside edge. I hope the judges really go with that. Some good spins, getting the changes of edge, some really difficult positions in there, loads of variation. Well, here he is setting up the flip, and love the fact he didn't get a conventional landing position on this, just relaxed and straight into the transition, turned out of it. Beautiful. A lot to admire in that program. Still feeling it'd be great if he could just project a little bit more,
because he looks like he's got a lot of personality.
The scores, please, for Brian Joubert from Sweden.
That was for you, Chris.
Thanks for that.
Evgeny Lutkov. His coach.
Il punteggio,
Why
prego.
not?
Yeah, I'm not sure where it came from.
72,35.
Oh, it's good. It's the best mark so far. First place for Adrian Schultheis, and it's not just a season's best, a career best.
Brian Joubert from Sweden is
So a new
currently
leader now.
in first
It's
place.
Sweden, then Fernandez from Spain, and then Reynolds for Canada. Now to the one of the older campaigners here, Ryan Bradley, 26 years of age.
Adesso è il momento del rappresentante
He's
degli
been around the block.
Stati Uniti
First started
d'America.
competing in the
Next
American
is the
Nationals
representing the United States
back
of
in
America,
2002.
Brian Bradley.
And his second Worlds there, 15th 3 years ago. Let's see what he can do here. Spins out of Colorado Springs with Tom Zakushek. Ryan Bradley with dark eyes. It's quite projected right here. Went for it.
He's going to wish he hadn't, because it was under-rotated and the fall. That's a big, big deduction.
And there would have been a second part of that combination too. Where's he going to put that in?
Doubling out on the axle. Not a great start.
What he hit? Broke a metatarsal in his left foot only last month, so it could hardly have been good for his preparation. No. I like the routine. I like what he stands for out there on the ice, but I would think that injury has not helped him at all. The metatarsal, of course, is the Wayne Rooney injury. Presumably he wasn't kicked like Rooney was, but it can't have done his preparation any good.
No, and even though you've got your foot sort of protected in a skating boot, the pressures and tensions on the muscles in your feet are quite incredible when they're doing these big jumps. And he looked out of sorts on the warm-up, to be honest with you, so I wasn't expecting a great performance. Timing looked a little bit off, and if he's not been able to skate and put the hours in, they probably didn't expect an awful lot more.
I wonder if they expected to come here, because obviously there's no Johnny Weir, no Czech, and maybe, you know, I won't say he was press ganged into it, but we'll find out. Hish, Adrian Schultheis.
Great performance, and you're leading the competition now.
Yeah, thank you. I was really happy now, finally. It was my time. I've been skating good, practicing good, but I could never put it together, and now I'm really happy I finally did it.
How many hours a day you work for this?
Normally about 4 hours a day, but it takes much time of my life because I have to go to ice rinks and back and travel a lot, so I'm living for the skating.
So all day long?
Yeah, all day long, in my mind, in my life.
Okay, thank you very much, and good luck for a free program.
Thank you. Bye.
You've been there, Chris. It takes over your life. It still is.
But when we were skating, a lot of the time was on compulsory figures, which they don't have now, so there's a lot more time spent off the ice training and on the ice training. It's the hours these guys put in is quite incredible, and the work they do, the technical work, the psychological work, the dance, everything that goes to making an elite figure skater. Some knows these aren't going to be good.
No, he's unlikely to qualify, I think, with those.
Definitely downgraded on the quad toe.
It's going to put him in the 10th spot. So far, 8 have qualified definitely. And it's unlikely that he'll join them. He didn't have a particularly good warm-up, but the man on view very shortly certainly did. There he is. 27th in his first World Championships. That was a couple of years ago in Gothenburg. And now, yeah, looks as if he's really had liftoff. Only 3rd in Czech Nationals. But we're looking for a lot more. Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker, performed by Bond. And here's Pavel Kaska from Prague. Triple lutz, I'm afraid. There should have been a triple toe at the end of it. Okay, on the double axel. On the triple loop. He's got a pleasing style, but I'm afraid that all the impetus was rushed away from him, really.
Representing the Czech
Fell on the
Republic,
first part of his combination at the start. And he's going to, I would think, right on the cusp whether or not he qualifies for tomorrow night.
Yeah, expensive mistake. Going in the first part of the combination, the triple looks like he took the left shoulder back a little bit too early. And nothing he could really do to get his weight back over that right foot. Then the double axel, obviously not as high a tariff as the triple axel, and a little bit off axis on that as well. And then things started to get better. Thought it was a really nice triple loop. Hopefully he'll get a +1 for that. Then spin's really, really good. I think he's going to suffer a little bit with the levels on the footwork. I thought the content of the footwork was good, but could have done with a little more upper body movement. Here's that Lutz, left arm back. Oh, it went back a long way. Just made the right side drop a little bit. Here's the axle. You can see just a bit of an inside edge, a bit slow coming out with the left leg on the way out of that. But this was super. Winds up the loop, back outside threes, doesn't put the left foot down, which is good. Nice position in the air, and a lovely running edge coming out of that after 3 turns. Some really good positions in the spins, and he's obviously quite capable of moving his upper body, and it's a shame the choreographer didn't do a little bit more of that in the footwork. Something for the future for him. Interesting, the Czech boys, couple of them here. No Thomas Werner, of course. He didn't skate very well in Vancouver. So I would imagine that's why Pavel's got the opportunity to come here. And I think the way that Thomas has skated over the last seasons, that's lifted the standard in the Czech Republic.
He's been there or thereabouts in the shake-up for the medals. That's tough. Nowhere near qualifying, I'm afraid. 13th place.
Pavel Kaska from the Czech Republic is currently in 13th place.
Tough to take. That's the last I'm afraid we'll be seeing of Pavel.
Thank you.
Next to the emerging nation all of a sudden in men's figure skating. Kazakhstan. Although this guy's moved to Moscow for training. 26th in the Olympics, that was disappointing. He is the Kazakh number 2, of course, to Denis Ten, and is nowhere near as good, but that's not saying a lot, because Denis Ten is just a wondrous talent, and this guy might be a later developer. Abzal Rakim Galiev. "17 years of age, from Almaty." I'm afraid on the triple axel.
Struggling with that in the warm-up. He's got to put it behind him.
Yes, triple flip, triple toe.
Did well on that toe loop. Not a lot of speed for that second part of the combination, but he made it count.
Not great, I'm afraid. It's just amazing to see suddenly skaters from Kazakhstan, a nation where you normally regarded as a hotbed for boxing, and suddenly these guys are coming through. Denis Ten, a future superstar it seems. Abzal, I think, just a little bit in his shadow, and that won't help things, that performance.
No, shame about the start. He was struggling on the warm-up with the triple axel, and it continued in the same vein there. Seemed as though actually he got his left foot caught on the landing, couldn't get the left foot out, so the hips went back and down he went. But question mark on the choreography. Didn't really work for me, that final step sequence. Technically it wasn't that difficult, and I don't think it showed off his good qualities, because he's a mighty fine skater, some good spins in there, but he'd be bitterly disappointed. Changed the flip to the Lutz as well in the program, which may have been a mistake, because a hand down on that, didn't get a good purchase on the takeoff of it. He's got charisma out there. Here's that axel again. I don't think he landed one in the warm-up session. He's so quick off the takeoff edge. Well, he's slightly under-rotated, but it wasn't too bad an effort. Just hold the takeoff edge, take your time a little bit more, and it should get a lot easier for him. There's the combination. No problems with the rotation on that. And here he is setting up the Lutz, back outside edge on that left foot. He was scheduled to do a flip, decided to go for the Lutz, and the same sort of story.
And in the combination he was scheduled to go for a Lutz and he went for a flip.
He's mixing it up. Sometimes that can be, you know, play with your mind.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous thing to do. Good positions in the spins, working to get the levels up. Footwork will let him down a bit as well, so some big mistakes there. He's going to struggle. It's not great news for him, I don't think, and he'd have been looking to do better than that.
From Kazakhstan.
Lowest mark that's qualified 56.10.
L'atleta totalizza
Not going to make it.
54,60.
Well, still a chance, because we could have a withdrawal like we had from Borodulin, or a nightmare, but as we move on, the skaters are only going to get better and better, so it's unlikely.
Thank you.
11th with 13 still to go. May just be on the cusp.
Adesso chiude il gruppo il rappresentante della Germania.
Next to skate, representing Germany.
Last to skate in this group is the 21-year-old from Berlin in his third Worlds, 32nd in Gothenburg, 25th. Just missed qualifying last year in LA. Can he go one better? This is Peter Liebers. It's had a very busy year. May remember his dad Mario, who competed at the top level. Not quite. Went for the big one, went for the quad. It was a quad triple combination planned. Triple axel, rotation's okay?
Made the rotation, but as you can see, didn't maintain control of that landing. Oh, what a shame. He had that one as well.
It did really look as if he had it. Now he's going to have a real fight. He's got to sell what he can now.
travel on that back sit. Got it sorted now though.
I'm afraid it was a poor start and a poor ending. And to be honest, once he missed the quad, it looked like his concentration went. He was still thinking in the past when he was going into the next elements. It's a real shame because you can see he can skate, and there's a classic example of what we talked about earlier on. Good warm-up. Saw him land the quad in warm-up, but in what, half an hour, it had gone, the magic.
Yeah, we were talking about that as well, weren't we? Having that long wait after being on the warm-up. You know, there's been some interesting discussions about the wisdom of including a quadruple jump in the program and the effect that it has on the rest of the program, because it's not just a case of one element. It changes the whole balance of the whole program and your whole thought process, your whole training approach to the program. And it looked to me there as though he was a victim of that. He obviously can do beautiful quadruple toe, we've seen it, but when you put it in the program, it is such a different ball game and it creates so many different pressures, and he couldn't cope with it. Such a shame, because he is a talented guy, and the quad toe when he nails it is absolutely super. Here he is setting it up, gets the weight forwards a little bit at the beginning, which is exactly what you should be, and he made the rotation.
It's interesting, isn't it, because Czech was Olympic champion, didn't have a quad in his program. Brezina was saying you have to be a real man to do a quad.
You do have to be a real man to do a quad, because it's not just, as I was saying, it's not just the quad. It makes the program so much more difficult. So hats off to Kevin Reynolds, because he did it and managed to get the other 7 elements done as well.
Yes.
But he's the only one. And you know, the way the system's set up, unless they change it a little bit and make it more advantageous to do the quad, you're going to see fewer of them, and we are seeing fewer of them. Yes, it's not worth the risk
unless you're sure. You think you're sure?
Yes, well, you got to be pretty sure. Not only that, you got to be pretty sure of everything else. If you think of Plushenko's performance at Olympics, I mean, he was all over the place all the way through it, but landed everything.
Yeah. Good news for the Kazakh, he has qualified, I reckon. Galiev, 54.60 gets you in. 54.09, I don't think will. That's the problem, there are 12 still to come. That's probably going to get in, just outside.
Thank you.
He's just missed out. That's desperately disappointing for Perren. We'll take a break, you'll be back with us after this. So that's the penultimate group. We reckon that the medals could be exclusively from this group. Jeremy Abbott for the States, Sergei Voronov from Russia, Takahiko Kozuka from Japan, Nobunori Oda from Japan, Patrick Chan for Canada, and Daisuke Takahashi, who's perhaps the favourite, from Japan. No Lysychek, no Plushenko. Plushenko withdrew on Friday.
No Johnny Weir either.
No.
He's still recovering from Elton John's party at the Oscars.
Yes, I can imagine him there.
He was there.
I bet he was well looked after too.
I saw him.
Yep, I'm sure you did, Chris. I bet you were wearing identical outfits as well.
Yeah. I had to get mine altered though.
So, Takahashi the favourite?
I would have thought so, although I keep my voice down. I'm hoping Jeremy Abbott can skate like he did in US Nationals, because I kept on about it, and then he really let me down in Vancouver.
He did. I can still feel your disappointment.
Yeah.
There's a young man who'll be 23 tomorrow. What a birthday it would be if he could get on the podium. Never on the podium at Worlds. So much talent, it's ridiculous. Nobunari Oda.
Patrick Chan, of course, in this group as well.
Fifth in the Olympics, second in the Worlds last year.
Per volta è campione nazionale, argento.
Can he get on the podium?
Junior 2007, ora i 4 continenti, argento ai mondiali del 2009, rappresenta
a teenager.
Canada.
Representing Canada,
19 years of age from Ottawa. Has so many supporters, a legion of people who just love his style. But here's the dynamic Daisuke Takahashi. 24 years of age now, still looks a teenager. Still think of him as a teenager. Bronze medalist in the Olympics behind Plushenko and Lysychev. So in the natural order of things, he's the favourite, but favouritism can do strange things to people. I'd love him to win, because he is so different. It's so exciting.
Yeah, he's got a phenomenal programme and great support for him, great charisma out there. And he's got a super draw last to go. He'll be able to cope with that. I think the draw's good for Jeremy Abbott. On the back of the performance from Vancouver, he's first to go, so I think that could be good for him. Doesn't have any chance to go backstage and get those nerves going again. He needs a good skate here.
He is a rock star, this guy.
Skaters, there's 1 minute
Can you
remaining
imagine
in
if
your
he
warm-up.
wins the Worlds? How big he will be back home.
Japan have never won Worlds, have they? They've had a couple of podium places.
Yeah. 3 in with a chance of a gold medal. And it could be, just possibly could be, Japan 1, 2 and 3.
Was it Honda got a medal, and did Minoru Sanu get a medal back in my day?
Back in your day.
Have you got enough pages
We only
there?
go back to the 1910s. Hold on. No, Takahashi got a silver in Tokyo in 2007. Let's go back to, we're talking about 1980? Yeah.
Minoru
Sano.
What was that, 79?
77.
77. Okay. It was before my time.
Couple of years
to your time.
There's a couple of years that were before your time, and then there are a couple.
Skaters, this concludes your warm-up. Would you please clear the ice? Thank you.
So at the moment it's the Swede who leads, Adrian Schultheis, but will it be a Japanese, will it be a Canadian, will it be a Russian, or even an American who's to go first?
Could be Japan 1, 2, 3.
Good. Real tingle around the place here.
Apriamo il settimo gruppo con
How is he
l'atleta rappresentante
feeling?
gli
That's the key
Stati
thing.
Uniti d'America.
Next to skate, representing the United States of America, Jeremy Abbott.
24 years of age from Aspen in Colorado. The American champion for the last 2 years, but he just hasn't featured in the big shake-ups. 11th in both the Worlds he's been in, 9th in the Olympics. He's good enough to be on the podium. He is in fact good enough to win gold. But let's see what he can do. Chris has got everything crossed alongside me. Jeremy Abbott. first up. That's a flyer. Triple flip, triple toe.
Great start. Just love this program.
Lands a triple axel.
Really difficult entry and exit to that. Come on, one jump to go.
And he lands it, triple lutz. Redemption. It looked a different guy, it looked a different routine.
United States of America, Jeremy Abbott.
Just great. No license check here, but America just could be top of the podium.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I tell you what, to come back from the disappointment of only 3 weeks ago and do that, sensational. Wasn't quite as good, didn't have the edge that it had at Nationals, although the atmosphere was electric, as you can imagine. But goodness me, that program is so difficult and so well choreographed. Loved it, every second of it. Well done, guys, real team effort. Lots of work gone into that. And thought. That is, I tell you what, the most difficult entry into any of the triple axels that you're going to see.
And a routine put together by Yuka Sato, who won the Worlds 16 years ago.
Well done, Yuka, because it is just a masterpiece. Combination, setting the tone, the triple flip, triple toe loop. Clean as a whistle on that toe. And here he is with a triple axel. And if you watch when he lands it, little change of edge and just straight into the choreography.
Super music too.
Yeah,
great interpretation.
Really, spine-tingling stuff. What a great way to start this group. I tell you, we were a bit disappointed with the previous group, but I think this is going to be absolutely amazing.
Well, if we see any performance to beat that, we'll be lucky. But it's very much on the cards, but this is going to send Abbott shooting into the lead. 72.35, the best so far. But his best 83 in the short.
You can remember this guy blew Czech out of the water at Nationals.
This year and last year.
Yeah.
And Czech went on to win the Worlds last year and Olympics this year.
Yeah. Maybe this is his time. Hope so, because he deserves it, I tell you.
United States of America,
I'm a fan, I think you can tell.
Just about got it.
Il punteggio, prego. E l'atleta statunitense vola al primo posto.
So he's virtually 8 marks clear of the rest of the field, and he's given himself a chance. We may see those marks beaten. I would be surprised if we don't. But Jeremy Abbott looking great now, and that is super to see.
He's got to sit and wait now.
Is that you or him?
Yeah, me. He's got to practice in a minute.
È il momento dell'atleta rappresentante la Russia.
Next to skate representing
5 minutes.
Russia.
Okay.
Sergei Voronov.
Next up, young man who was 13th last year, 7th a couple of years ago in Gothenburg, and we really did think he was going to be a top skater, but it hasn't happened.
The Russian will lose 1 place for the World Championships next year.
So Sergei Voronov for Russia. Yeah, quad toe double turn. I think the hand stayed on.
Yeah, looked good. Looked so made the rotation on both jumps well.
Triple axel.
Just hang on to that one.
He was nearly in the boards though. That will do. And there was a good deal of pressure on this guy because with Bonadulin not competing in the free tomorrow, it meant that if he doesn't get in the top 10, Russia will only have one skater, one male skater in next year's Worlds. When you think of the era that we've had with Yagunin and Plushenko, I mean, it's just incomprehensible.
And you can go on and on and on and on, can't you?
Yeah.
You know, yeah, unbelievable. It is incredible pressure, and the things that are going on back in the Russian Federation as well. There's all sorts of unrest, so the pressure intense.
There's Alexei Urmanov, who was another of the Russians who did so well, Olympic champion. Chance to talk to the leader now. Jeremy Abbott is with us.
great performance today. Huge jumps, fast spins, great step sequences.
Well, thank you. I was very pleased with the way my performance turned out today. Much happier with this than I was at the Olympics.
And we know that you did ice dancing and pairs. Which next?
Next, I just hope to be on the world podium and continue the success I've had so far with my single skating.
So you're leading now the competition, so we hope for you, of course, to be at the top.
Well, thank you so much. I hope to stay up there as long as I can.
Okay, good luck for free program.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
A good guy. Ermanov looking on, and he'll be happy with what Voronov produced there. Got the quad in.
He did. He'd been looking for the triple on the end of it, just a double, so a little bit there, and everything a bit of a tussle and a bit probably showing the pressure. He knows how important this performance was. So a good program, good spins, nice and fast, plenty of attack throughout the program.
This first place for Sergei Voronov from Russia.
Now, will it be enough?
Enough, of course, who never won the World Championship, but got a bronze medal in Lausanne in '97. Oh yes, it's good. It's better than Abbott.
From Russia is
No, sorry, 73.42 is not better than Abbott. It's second place, which is that's right.
You had me worried then.
Yeah, sorry. I know how much it means to you, but he is second. So now to the first of this Raiders from Japan. This is
Takahiko Kozuka,
the 21-year-old, the youngest of them. Best he's done in world, 6th last year in LA. Another exciting talent from Nagoya. Music, another terrific arrangement. Remember this from Olympics. Jimi Hendrix's Bold as Love from Takahiko Kozuka. Triple toe.
Quality of that, just sensational.
Up for the axel. Just as good. Triple flip as easy as you like. His father, Takahiko, competed in the Winter Olympics back in 1968, but boy, things have moved on since then. And this guy is right at the forefront of those moves. Staggeringly good.
Yeah, I love that. That was a match for Abbott. Just so natural, isn't he?
Yeah. Great choice of music. Skated it well. And, well, you'll tell me about the points, but he must have come crashing along.
Well, I didn't see any fault with that at all. Pluses all the way down the line. Good spins, sublime footwork, and the technicality of the jumps, just great. No hesitation, good choreography, the transitions through the program. He ticked every box and more.
Here's the thing. Jeremy Abbott, coached by Yuka Sato. This fella, coached by mum and dad of Yuka Sato.
Wouldn't that be something? That could be a first if they're all on the podium.
It would be amazing.
Yeah.
He's got charisma, hasn't he?
He really
genuinely exciting.
Yeah, and so natural. You can see from these slow-mos, all the jumps fully rotated, lovely running edge on the way out, and just a natural knee bend. Beautiful softness with everything. There's that combination, Lutz and toe loop. Beautifully tight in the air. And here he is setting up the axle, no hesitation into this. Left forward outside edge on the way in, quickly into that rotational position. 3.5 turns. Super positions in the spins. And just 2 great step sequences. And we've talked in the past how important it is to choose a bit of music that really suits your style of skating, and they couldn't have done any better, could they, with this? Just absolutely perfect for this guy.
Old style Abbott with the Beatles, but a great interpretation of Day in the Life, and then this from Hendricks. It's a real spin. So is he going to go top? Abbott, remember, has 81.05.
It's all going to be on the levels, the footwork, and either way, it's going to be close, I would have thought.
I'd have this guy, but I know where your heart is.
I wouldn't be upset if he was ahead, because it was a great skate, and he is.
He is ahead. He's 3 marks ahead.
Quite a lot. Wow.
84.20. That's a career best.
Is currently in first place.
More of that tomorrow night, and he'll be very difficult to keep off top spot on the podium. So he's the first of 3 Japanese in this group, and the favourite still to come. That's not him.
He's got a flag for each of them.
Yes. Here's a guy who will be the birthday boy tomorrow. 4th in the Worlds in 2006 in Calgary. Since then, hasn't really fulfilled all the hopes we had for him. 7th in Vancouver. This is Nobunari Oda, with music from Liszt, very different from Kozuka. Difficult act to follow. Just a single there in the axle, going for the triple loader. The same thing. And within the first 30 seconds, he's taken himself out of contention for a medal.
He's got a problem. He must have, there's something wrong.
It's either a physical problem, something with the boot. Crowd doing their best to lift him.
good lad for keeping this going, because he's not holding back.
Well, that is totally mystified. He has had fragility in the jumps before. Can't see anything, Chris, that's wrong with the equipment. It was a blur, the performance, and you sense his mind might have been a blur there. Just awful. Let's go down ringside now.
You did great performance, and you beat Jeremy Abbott that did very good. Are you satisfied?
I saw points, but I don't think too much. I could do my best, so I'm very happy.
That's very good. You come from a family of the skaters. You have your mother was an ice dancer, and your father competed in the '68 Olympic Games.
Yeah, my parents skated, and my grandpa too. My aunt, so many my families, all the family. Yeah.
So congratulations and good luck for free program. Thank you.
Thank you. I do my best.
That was harder work than the skating, and this was tough to take as well. Got a theory, Chris?
Well, I do think that he didn't expect any more, because he did keep the thing going.
Yes, he did.
Almost
absolutely. There was no sense of shock at all.
No, I don't think he expected any more. So
I'm absolutely with you.
Whether it's a physical thing or whether it's a mental thing, I don't know. It could easily be a mental problem, because you know, we're almost taking it for granted. We're seeing so many difficult elements done so easily.
Yes.
But it isn't easy. I mean, that just sums it up.
And he was a mile away from doing any of the jumps. And then, it was a pretty simple mistake in the step sequence. And he's good. At his very best, he's right up there with Takahashi and with Kozuka. Just shaking his head. As if his mind is somewhere else. 50.25. Oh no.
There's nothing they could do for him, were there? Look, 16.9 for the technical score.
He's not even going to make it through to the free.
No.
20th place.
Thank you.
Number 24 make it through, and we got the whole of the last group. And they're all going to skate better than that, as well as Chan and Takahashi to go in this group.
Adesso è il momento del rappresentante del Canada.
Next to skate, representing Canada.
So,
Patrick Chan.
let's see how this young man can do. Another one who has an army of supporters who just love his skating style. If you haven't seen it, he's a sight for sore eyes. So Tango, Vanessa Mai, the performer. And this is some performer too. The 19-year-old from Ottawa. Silver medalist last year. What will it be here in Turin for Patrick Chan? Triple axel.
He was really motoring into that.
combination. Lovely lightness of touch, triple flip, triple toe.
And super transitions just before it.
Covers well to land the looks. Perfect. Just what he wanted. And just what he needed to put him in the shake-up for tomorrow night. And he hasn't disappointed his fans. It wasn't the result he wanted, 5th place, you can imagine, in the Olympics. He was very highly regarded as a podium finisher in the Vancouver Games, but it didn't happen. 5th place then. Pressure off here, and boy did it show. Different skater.
Yeah, pressure's a funny thing, isn't it? As we just saw with Oda, that was an absolutely beautiful performance. And he, from the off, he had a confidence, didn't he? There was an air about him, and you had no doubt, and neither did he. Nailed that first triple axel, and he was motoring down the rink into that. Well, the program built from there. Beautiful choreography, really used the music well, the spin's good. Here's that triple axel, left forward outside edge, drives through, 3.5 turns, clean as you like. And then there was no stopping him.
We've had 3 super performances already this afternoon from Kozuka, from Abbott, and now from Chan.
Just got a good shot there of the entry into the triple flip, triple toe loop. Back inside edge of the left foot, which is key now. Outside edge on this one, keeps that beautifully. Really, really strong on the landing of that triple Lutz. Super spins, difficult footwork. Almost impossible to split the top 3. Well, I'd have this 3rd, I think.
Just behind Abbott.
Yeah, it's funny, that, isn't it?
It is funny.
Yeah. But we shall see. It was a super, super skate. Well done. And it's good to see these guys coming back.
Everyone at home.
Be interesting to see whether Joubert can do the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
Guys, hope you're in school right now.
Does put pressure on.
Do your homework.
He's got 2 quads, Joubert, in his program. He's got to have to land them to be in front of these guys.
The scores, please, for
That puts even more pressure on if he's
Canada.
aware. I wonder if he is aware of how good it's been. Joubert to go in the final group. And it's still Takahashi. 87.80.
Wow-wee.
Just fabulous. And he goes first place, 3 points clear of Kozuka. Abbott in third.
Thank you.
And Chan in position for a medal of some description tomorrow night.
We've got a competition on our hands, that's for sure.
And Dai is next.
Adesso chiudiamo il settimo gruppo con un altro atleta a rappresentare il Giappone.
Two
Next skate representing Japan.
so exciting performances in the Olympics. And he was awarded with a bronze medal. Some thought he should have got silver. Don't mention it to the Russians. 24 years old, from Okayama in Japan. Silver medalist in Tokyo. Not been on the podium since. Until Vancouver. Daisuke Takahashi. The music titled I. Quad for Dai, but triple combination first. And he lands it. And the triple axel to follow.
One of the best axles. Oh, he's on fire.
Seems to get quicker in his rotation as the jump progressed. Triple look. He didn't disappoint. Just fabulous.
Representing Japan, Daisuke Takahashi.
And he lived every beat of the music out there. In some ways a strange choice, but I think he could make any choice look fantastic.
Don't know what to say. I think I can't see that being beaten, to be honest with you. Looking at who we've got to come out of the final group, I can't. Joubert needs 5 quads to beat that, because the skating, the quality of the skating, the choreography, the transitions, the presentation, everything was there.
Yeah.
He had it all in except the kitchen sink.
And the second mark should be
enormous.
So high,
I'll be so disappointed if the judges don't go with that, because it was a beautiful skate. Everything he did well. Could have had a little bit more running edge coming out the combination, I think it was, but you know, you are splitting hairs, and those 2 bits of footwork, particularly that last step sequence, the circular step sequence, just to die for. Here he is. That, yeah, was that the triple toe? Just could have done with a little bit more running edge into that. But goodness me, triple axel, absolute corker. And he's got this sort of arrogance about him, hasn't he? Triplets. He just draws you in, doesn't he?
He's genuinely exciting.
I absolutely adored that.
So it's Chan who leads at the moment. But has Takahashi taken that lead from him?
It just strikes me, you know, Simon, that often the World Championships after Olympics is a disappointment. This is probably one of the best ever.
Yes.
It's been an amazing, a breathtaking afternoon.
Congratulations to Atako Nagamitsu, who trains him in Osaka.
The scores, please, for
This is
Daisuke
hometown.
Takahashi from Japan.
87.80 is Chan's score.
Hold on to your hats.
His best is 90. He's gone into the lead.
Yeah, good job.
First place
Daisuke
for
Takahashi
the
from
favourite.
Japan is currently
But
in
you'd never know it with a
first
competition. It was
place.
just a glorious exhibition of skating.
Yeah, and I think they were a bit muted on the second mark.
We can talk to Patrick Chan now. Barbara.
You beat Jeremy Abbott in the short and Kozuka. You did great performance.
Thank you. It was really exciting. I felt really comfortable from the beginning on the warm-up, and then after getting off the ice waiting, I felt really good. And so I think it showed in the performance, and I'm just really relieved to finally do a good last short program.
How was the crowd for you, the Italian public?
They're awesome. They're great. Really, really nice. Really supportive, and it's different. It's a different crowd. It's a European crowd, so it's a good practice to have a different crowd, especially coming from Vancouver. So, but overall, they were really supportive and really looked like they enjoyed it.
The competition is just started.
Yep.
Did you change something in your free program or not?
No, I didn't. There's only 2 weeks after the Olympics, so not enough time to make big changes. So it's the same program. So tomorrow you'll see a better program, except no mistakes, like in the Olympics, and that's the only change that it will be.
Okay, but you did a good Olympic because you finished 5th.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, you want to go to the podium here, no?
I do, of course, yeah. Coming second last year, definitely my goal is to come home with a gold. And but again, it doesn't matter. The Olympics was such a wonderful experience, and it'll change my future. So that's already enough accomplishment for me. And even if, as long as I come home with two good, happy skates, then I'm proud of myself.
Very good. So Patrick, good luck.
Thank you.
Well, he's halfway there, but he's in second place at the moment. Takahashi leads, Chan second, Kozuka third. The final group.
Michal Březina.
You're back live with us in the final group. That's Michal Březina of the Czech Republic, who will go fourth. Contesti goes for Italy first, then Joubert, then Van der Perren, Březina, Rippon and Ten. Here's the leader, Takahashi, with Barbara.
Marks was great for you. You get 89.30 and you're leading the short program.
I'm happy got this result point, but my performance was not good for me because I don't have speed, not much, a lot, and I missed little things.
We are not agree with you because you did very, very well.
Yeah.
You are the first man to get a medal in the Olympic Games. How changed your life after Vancouver?
I don't think it's changed. I just have to do my skate, but I'm very confident from these medals. Yes.
Okay, so good luck for free program and thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
La nobile coreana a rappresentare il Kazakistan.
Representing Kazakhstan,
Well, there you are, Chris.
Denis
He didn't have the
Ten.
speed and he missed one or two things, but I don't know where his mind was. We thought it was out of this world.
Yeah, the only criticism was that speed coming out of the combination, wasn't it? I think that's probably what he was referring to, but if he can do better, I can't wait.
Denis Ten will be last to go, the 16-year-old from Kazakhstan. Now, we've marked him out for the last 12 months as a future star, future maybe gold medalist, maybe Olympic gold medalist. where he is at the
There's
moment,
1 minute remaining
he doesn't
in the
have the
warm-up.
ammunition to beat Takahashi.
No, but we're looking 4 years down the road, and so is he. Look at that.
Yeah.
If you can be that consistent at this stage of the game, and that OB escape,
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
he is special. There's no two ways about it. Special.
So it's Takahashi leads at the moment from Chan, and the Kozuka third.
Italian team in to watch Contesti.
Yeah, the order. There it is. Contesti will go first, then Joubert, then Van der Perren from Belgium, then Michal Březina from the Czech Republic, Adam Rippon for the USA, and last to go, Denis Ten.
Yeah, this will be an interesting group, won't it? Because we've got the seasoned campaigners in here, the old boys, a bit like you and me.
Skitters, this concludes your warm-up. Would you please leave the ice?
Not quite that old.
Thank
No.
you.
Feel it talking alongside you. We doubt whether the podium's going to change, the podium places are going to change much. One of these might get in to a medal position going into the free. Might be this fella. But first and second, I would think, are going to be unchanged, Takahashi and Chan. But maybe we're in for a very pleasant surprise.
Well, we've had a few surprises.
Yeah.
From the off.
Yep. Yep, from Fernández, who started our program.
Yeah. Tell you what, I wish this guy all the best,
Yeah.
Brian Joubert.
Me too.
Pubblico del Palavela.
So we start off then with the Italian, and listen to the crowd.
Next to skate, representing Italy, Samuel Contesti.
He had an amazing Worlds last year, and he finished in 5th place. He was runner-up in the Europeans. This year's not been so good. In fact, the Olympics were downright awful for him. But he can skate, this guy, and he knows how to use an audience. Wish Me Well is his music, and they do wish him well here. Samuel Contesti. Formerly competed for France, of course. He's from Le Havre, but now skates very much for these people. It's a fine start. Triple lutz, triple toe. Just about held on. Triple axel. Triple flip, hard work again, but the power in her legs did the trick. Music. Second half it called Whamma Jamma. That was certainly a Whamma Jamma of a performance from Samuel Contesti. That was more like it after the nightmare he had in the Olympics. Good to see those expressions again. We remember them from LA last year. Then he was a surprise. He's no longer a surprise, but he's still a very fine skater.
Yeah, I tell you what, he's skated his socks off there because the pressure was really, really on. So pleased for him. And I tell you what, he was all over the place, but he found the right foot, particularly on that flip. He went up sideways and still found the right foot. And any young skaters watching this, just remember, the good skaters land the bad jumps. When you go up straight, the timing's good, everything feels right, it's not too difficult. Well, these jumps are difficult, but it's much easier.
As I say in tennis, winning ugly.
That's it. It doesn't matter what happens. You find that right foot and you do it in practice. If you don't do it in practice, it will never happen in the competition. That was a gutsy performance. I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Try wiping the smile off his face.
Yeah, there were a couple of moments in there where he must have thought, crikey, this is going wrong. I'm going downhill here.
Yeah. A split second, but it must seem like a lifetime. Peter Gurta, and alongside him, Geraldine Zollini, who's his wife. And she choreographed the program.
I just think it's amazing that they've got him into the mindset that he's in now. He really does believe in himself, and technically he's so good, and to go out and entertain like that in a short program with these elements in takes some doing, you know. Fantastic elevation on that triple toe at the end of the combination. He physically is so strong. Look at that, from nothing. Left toe in, right leg through, whoa, over that toe pick.
I'll put you on the spot. Abbott's in 4th place. Would you have him above Abbott?
No, I don't think so. I don't think the quality of the skating was as good.
No.
And, you know, everything's a little bit off, so you're going to lose a little bit here and there. But I tell you what, if it was for courage, I'd have him at the top.
Yes.
Because, I mean, look at that flip again. All over the place. He should have been on his backside. But he made it. Fantastic. I love to see that. And he's not, you know, if you take the top 4 or 5 guys that we've got, certainly the top 4, Samuel here is not naturally as gifted as those guys.
No. But again, a story of a guy who's made the absolute most of himself under the severest pressure.
Yeah. A bit like Candeloro, you know, he put the program together to get the best out of him.
Yes.
From Italy.
And he's a showman like Candeloro.
Yeah.
Now, this may turn ugly. I don't think the market's going to be that good. And the crowd are going to find it difficult to take. Yeah, 78-40.
Pretty good.
Yeah, good enough. So he is behind Abbott. I think it's exactly right. He's going to be 5th. And good that he doesn't react disappointed, because he could feel something here. That's fine.
Thank you.
That's really fine. So Takahashi still leads. Chan 2nd, Kozuka 3rd, Abbott 4th, and now Contesti goes 5th for Italy. Still 5 more to go, and now cross your fingers. If you're a decent soul, you'll wish this guy the best.
Next to skate, representing France.
His brain was fried after what happened in Vancouver, and you heard it's been a very tough 3 weeks since. I've got everything crossed for him. Brian Joubert.
Tell you what, I'm nervous.
Quad in this program, but should be first up. It will define his day. He got it. Quad toe, triple toe. Now for the axel. And again. Oh, yes, Brian. That was some of the most riveting viewing I've seen. He may have punched his fist as he came out onto the ice, but you sensed just before he started there was real self-doubt there. He didn't know what was going to happen. And the last 3 weeks must have been so difficult for him. We heard from Laurent Dupuis, he might not have come. If he hadn't come, he probably would have finished. But he has come, and he's produced one of his best performances. And it is uplifting to be here.
He's a machine, isn't he? Absolute machine. Now, whether you're not a Brian Joubert fan, you cannot help but admire that performance. That was a stellar skate. And this guy has come from the dregs of the gutter in 3 weeks. From the worst performance of his career to probably the best. Certainly right up there anyway.
Just great. And Laurent Dupuis must take his share of the congratulation.
Absolutely. I cannot believe that he was able to do that. New boots, new blades. Look at that. There must have been a moment there where he thought, shall I do double or shall I do triple? No, let's do it. We were all doubting. Perhaps he wasn't.
It looked like he was.
I'm with you. Triple axel.
Step sequence is just vintage Joubert.
Well, you've got to take your hat off to him, haven't you? That was something else.
Wherever they place him. Saying things over the last 2 or 3 weeks like it wasn't me, it was somebody else out there. I'm doing things that I'm not sure about. I'm not the person I thought I was going to be. There was some real soul searching going on.
But he's found himself.
He has now.
Well done, mate. Should be really, really proud of yourself.
As first place for Brian
Well, he's been a
Joubert
great
from
friend of
France.
this channel through the good times and recently through the bad. So we all wish him well. We wish the judges can get their skates on right now. And they have. It's 87.70. That puts him in third place, but only a tenth of a mark behind
Brian Joubert
Chan.
from France is
That's
currently
great.
in third place.
That will do.
Yeah, it makes for
Thank you.
what a prospect the free's going to be.
Some of the crowd booing because they think he should be in first place, but that's okay. Now, don't expect the same kind of thing from this guy. We felt in
Next to
Vancouver
stage, representing
that
Belgium, Kevin
maybe it's hard to
Perren.
say that his career had peaked. He looked a little tired. Let's see what he's got here, because we love what he's produced. 27 years of age now. Bronze medalist in the European Championships last year. 11th this year, 17th in Vancouver. It hasn't been a great year. Ever since really he underwent hip surgery in April of 2008. Married to a Brit, to Jenna McCorkle, of course. Another reason to wish him well. Kevin van der Perren for Belgium. One toe, triple toe. On the axle. Lands the triple flip. Well, he's selling it big, but I'm afraid that the magic's gone. He used to be such a vibrant figure out on the ice.
Representing Belgium,
Kevin van der Perren.
Kevin van der
Quick
Perren.
chat to Brian Joubert now.
Joubert, you did very good performance. What's changed in your mind between Olympics and World?
You know, after Olympics, I understood that I had to change my mind, and I tried to be like I was before, when I was young, relaxed, and it works because I did my job today, but I'm not so confident as before, so I will see it for the next season.
We saw you before the competition and you went out of the ring. You don't want to hear anything about the competition before you?
No, I watched a little bit the other skaters, and I saw the score, but I was just focused on my job. That was the main important for me, the most important things, and I'm very happy because it was great.
So you third, we'll see for the free program, but I think Brian Joubert, it came back.
I hope. I feel good during the practice and today also, so it makes me more confident for tomorrow.
Of course. So good luck, bon chance.
Thank you.
Just a lovely guy, and so honest there. Two things, you know, you sensed he wasn't full of confidence going on, and he's still, even after that performance, not confident for tomorrow. The other good news is it looks like he's going to compete again next year.
Yeah, fantastic, and got so much admiration for him.
The scores, please, for Kevin van der Perren from
The salesmanship
Belgium.
is there as ever, and the innovation is still strong, but just lacking a little bit, isn't he, Kevin?
Just to me, he doesn't seem to have the strength anymore. You know, the footwork, willing him to push and get a bit more speed across the ice. So
hip surgery was probably pretty crucial.
It's been tough.
Kevin van der Perren from
73.50.
Belgium
It's not too bad.
is
It's going to be
currently in
seventh place.
Thank you.
With Borelko alongside. Yep, could be a lot worse than that.
Adesso è la volta del rappresentante della Repubblica Ceca.
There are three more
Next
to
to
go.
stage, representing the Czech Republic,
This
Michal
is a young man who
Březina.
will be 20 years of age next week. Did well in the Olympics, got to 10th, 4th in the Europeans. This, surprisingly, is his first World Championships. From Bruno. This is Michal Březina with Irving Berlin's. Lovely start, triple axel. And the super running edge triple lutz. Triple flip, triple toe, he looks so confident.
Yeah, the quality of all three jumps so far has been as good as anybody's.
teenagers have been just amazing this afternoon. The next few years leading up to Sochi are going to be fabulous. This 19-year-old. But he says he admires Josef Sobotjev, who was a wonderful Czech skater, the best from his country in the last generation, really. But he might do what Sobotjev never did. And the other skater he admires, Jeffrey Buttle, who won the World 2 years ago. He looks a bit like Buttle out on the ice, though.
He does, yeah. He's got that charisma. Technically, he's got Joseph's jumps, hasn't he? Joseph's still skating.
Yes.
Did an exhibition not too far away from my rink in Chicago. Really good. Yeah, that was a good skate. Goodness me. And after all we've seen, to sort of hold yourself together at the end of the competition, really, really good. He's got a wonderful jumping technique.
Carl Pfeiffer with the Chris Howes glasses.
Yeah, I must get him back off him. They look better on me, actually.
That's true. Never thought I'd say that, but it is true.
Not much to write home about, though, is it?
What a guy this guy is.
Yeah, honestly, the 3 jump passes that he did were out of the top drawer. Look at the height on that, clean as a whistle coming out of that Lutz. A textbook position in the air.
He has got style.
He has a good program, entertaining. Just got to loosen up a bit tighter than the top guys. If he wants to compete with those top 3 or 4, just a little bit more fluidity.
He's not going to be far away, though, is he?
No, he's delivered the goods. He's going to lose a little bit for the transitions.
Just looking down, Jeremy Abbott is now in 5th place.
Yeah,
believe it.
With a skate like that.
Yeah, that's how good this afternoon's been.
Must have had 10-15 absolutely brilliant performances so far. And the afternoon's flown by.
It has. There's Kevin Reynolds from Canada.
The scores, please, for Michal Březina from the Czech Republic.
Now, and he's going to go down further because this guy's going to be top 10 for sure. How high up in that top 10 is he going to be? Ooh, very good, 81.75. Abbott moves down another place. This guy slots into 5th.
From the Czech Republic is currently in 5th place.
Outstanding.
Thank you.
Il rappresentante degli Stati Uniti d'America.
And here's another youngster. He's all of 20 years of age.
Rippon.
And he's in his first World Championships. Won the 4 continents. Came in as a late replacement because there's no Johnny Weir. There's no Evan Lysacek. So the Americans have brought this guy in for experience. But, you know, they're going to aim high with him. Trained by Brian Orser, perhaps the trainer of the moment in individual skating. Adam Rippon from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Triple flip, triple toe loop. This is the axle. Did well to hold on.
footwork.
Looks with the arm aloft, right? Brian also. That's great. Brian Boitano is doing that. Well, there's no slackening of the talent or the execution out there. He looks across to where the Americans are, and they just love it. And both Rippon here and Jeremy Abbott have really produced great interpretation of the music from Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Adam Rippon.
Fantastic. Well, the Americans sending out a team that's really for the future, and he's put down a marker here, hasn't he? That triple that was amazing. You were saying Brian Boitano, he did it with one arm above. He had two arms above his head. Really, really incredible. He'd been disappointed about that triple axel, but the main thing is he made the rotation, didn't put the left foot down, just had to put a turn on the end to maintain control. But what a program, and what a skater. Loved it. Focus.
Also, of course, has been here before. Won the Worlds in '87. He's got another great charge. Remember, he's here with Kim Yuna, the biggest star of them all here. Biggest skating star in the universe. And Adam Rippon can become a major now.
Absolutely. Super shots of the triple flip, triple toe combination. Put a wally in front of that, just a transition to make it more difficult. Get the marks up. There's that axle. Only just about made the rotation, which made it difficult to get out of. Super donut position in the camel spin. Here's the Lutz back outside edge, really making sure of that. Shame we didn't get a full shot of it, because with both arms above your head, that takes some doing on a Lutz, because you've got to use the left side to make the rotation. Probably the hardest jump to do that on. Well done, Brian.
I'm happy because I was nervous.
The scores, please, for Adam Rippon from the United States
about 18
of
months.
America.
And it doesn't seem to have done him any harm. Probably disappointed to be fifth in American Nationals. Stopped him going to Vancouver.
Ciao.
You can imagine he's going to be going to Sochi. That's good. That puts him
Adam Rippon from the United
seventh.
States of America is currently in 7th
Just
place.
behind Jeremy Abbott.
I finally got.
Thank you.
I finally have a score higher than you.
Finally got 80, yes, 79. His best so far.
And well deserved.
Wow. That's right.
E adesso chiudiamo il programma con il rappresentante del
and,
Kazakistan.
Next
what a
and
one.
last to skate, representing
In fact,
Kazakhstan.
he's 10.
Denis Ten.
Just 16 years of age. The world looks as if it's his oyster. We want to wrap him up, really, and look after him. Such a slight figure. Only 1.66 m, but with talent to burn. 8th in the Worlds last year in his first World Championships. Denis Ten from Kazakhstan. Excellent. Perfect. Now for the combination, Woods and Tony. No problem. Flip to follow. To project. Talent oozing out of every fibre of his body. And he doesn't seem to suffer from any kind of nerves at all. He's a treasure.
Representing Kazakhstan.
Yeah, he
Denis
really is.
Ten.
It was amazing. What a great end to a wonderful afternoon of figure skating.
I can't remember a better short.
Oh, no, definitely not. Not from the off like this.
And we wondered, no Pushenko, no Lysycek. What was it going to be like? Well, the youngsters may be good for us. Were they good? Just sensational.
When I was watching that, I was just thinking, we've got another probably 2 Olympics at least with him,
Yeah.
Where's it all going to go?
Yeah. This is all part of a building process.
Have that sort of technical ability, the wherewithal to do it under this sort of pressure, and that presence at this age was ridiculous, to be honest.
So we'll wait for 10 marks. Let's go down ringside. Here's Adam Rippon with Barbara.
You moved to Canada to be with Brian Joubert. How is to practice every day with the Olympic champion Yuna Kim?
It's incredible. She's an amazing skater and she's beautiful to watch. She's a great person and I just feel very inspired every day to skate with her. And, I have to thank her and I have to thank my coaches and everybody who I'm surrounded with every day for my improvement and for, not a perfect program, but a strong program.
Very strong, yes.
Thank you.
And how many hours a day you practice to be so strong?
Well, I practice very hard every day, and sometimes I can skate up to 4 or 5 hours, and a lot of off-ice conditioning as well. But it's just to maintain, and I always want to improve. And you know, this being my first World Championships, I'm trying to just take everything in and enjoy the experience and just skate my best.
Okay, so good luck for the free program, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now Denis Ten awaits the marks. Something in the 80s. Remember, he was 8th last year. He came out of nowhere, but the standard probably last year wasn't as high as it's been this year. So if you can get in the top 8 after this short, he'll have done wonderfully well.
He really will have done, yeah.
77.40. Maybe a little disappointing. It puts him just under Contesti. I'm a little surprised at that. Then he goes into 9th spot. I think they've got there probably one place wrong, but no great arguments there.
No, I think the thing he's got to get better at the spins. I think the spins let him down a little bit, but what a talent. Goodness me. Where's it all going to end?
Free skating.
Bene signore e signori, è concluso il programma Cordo degli Uomini. Vi ringraziamo per il calore e l'entusiasmo che avete dimostrato anche in questa serata. Vi ricordiamo
it has been the most amazing afternoon. Hope you've enjoyed it half as much as we have. Daisuke Takahashi leads from Patrick Chan, and the amazing comeback of Brian Joubert, just heading off Takahiko Kozuka. Can't believe that performance is only 4th, but that's the reality. Kevin Reynolds, who was just outstanding, what's that, about 3 hours ago?
I know, yeah. 14th. Yeah, he did a quad, didn't he? Mucked up the axle, though, remember?
That's right. But extraordinary. 24 will make it through to tomorrow night, and I can't wait. It's been an exhausting afternoon, but already it's tingling just thinking of what might happen. Alexander Kazakov does make it through, and Noganari Oda, 28. Dear. Matthew Parr, 30th place. I know one or two have emailed said, could we show it? We can't. We're not just British Eurosport in this tournament. We are Eurosport International, just the British version of it, so we can't do it specifically for you. And obviously he was this morning when I couldn't get the cameras on it. But well done to him. But particularly well done to everybody here. It was a sensational afternoon.